Hi there everyone, I just want to give you a quick heads up about a common scam that's going around at the moment. And if you scroll through the scam subreddit, you'll see a lot of posts about this already. These are text messages that are impersonating the USPS. So here's one of them. The text message says the USPS package has arrived at the warehouse and cannot be delivered due to incomplete address information. Please confirm your address in the link. And the link is uspodm.top. Now that is not a link that you want to click because, as I said, this is a scam. So these scammers are pretending to be USPS and hoping that you're going to click that link. So let's dive in and see what's going on with this link. So first of all, I want to point out, so obviously USPODM is not USPS. Maybe if you're sort of squinting at this or something, or you see it when you first wake up, it might look like USPS and you might be tempted to click on it, but don't. One thing I want to point out is that this domain ends in .top, and in general, the .top is was currently the third most abused top-level domain. So if you're asked to click a link that ends in .top, be extra suspicious about what's going on there. All right. Now, another thing I want to point out is that if you do a WHOIS lookup for the domain, so I'm just using WHOXY here, so if you type in uspodm.top and hit search, it will give you information about the domain. And here, importantly, we see that it was registered on the 23rd of August this year. That was just 3 days ago. So there's no way that the USPS is going to send you a text and ask you to click on a link for a domain that was registered just 3 days ago. If you're dealing with a newly registered domain, that's generally a sign you should be very suspicious about what's going on there. All right, so and the third thing we can do is we can actually look up this domain in URL scan, which will give you information about the domain as well as a screenshot. And you can see URL scan has already identified that this domain is involved in some malicious activity and that it is targeting USPS here. And if we look at the screenshot, we can see that it's actually quite convincing and quite a good clone of a USPS tracking page. It tells you that the delivery has failed, addressee unknown, your item was delivered at such and such a time on such and such a date, but you are not at the shipping address or you don't have a safe place to store it temporarily. They're hoping you're going to click on schedule a redelivery here, and then what's going to happen is it's going to ask you to enter your address, and then it's going to tell you that you have to pay a redelivery fee of 30 cents, which they're hoping you will pay and enter your credit card details. But of course, then you've just given the scammers your address and your credit card information, and they're going to be able to use that to scam you for far more than 30 cents. So if you receive a text like this, don't just ignore it, delete it, don't click the link. So I hope that helps if you stay safe out there. Have a good day, everyone.